There's no doubt that Faith is a big celebrity over here. She's done all the talk shows. Oprah called her her favourite ever guest.
On this week's Bondi Vet Top 5.
He's one of our key actors, so if something happens to our dogs, our movie stops.
He got caught in a rat trap.
Ooh.
You know, a proper old-fashioned mouse trap with teeth.
So she's very much a well-known person, but certainly an absolutely gorgeous client to deal with.
Number 5.
I guess you could call this a house call to a place where, well, not everything is as it seems.
Chris is answering an unusual SOS from a film set in Melbourne.
And turn over. Rolling. Okay, and action.
A movie called Oddball is underway. It's about a colony of penguins which is saved and then protected by a Maremma guard dog.
Rolling.
The call for help has come from concerned producer Richard Keddy, who's worried about one of the film's major stars.
We've had a few issues with the animals, in particular one of our dogs. We've got an understudy dog, Miko, who got really, really sick. We don't know, we think he's picked up a bug or something.
That way. Stay there.
Yeah, good boy.
The welfare of the dog is everything to us. It's like welfare of our actors. He's one of our key actors. So if something happens to our dogs, our movie stops.
Richard, how are you?
Good to see
you. How are you? Good to see you too. G'day. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
All right.
Hey, Kai.
This isn't the dog you worry about. I mean,
No,
he looks fine.
No, not this one. It's his understudy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's the one that's having a little bit of a problem at the moment.
Okay. All right, where is this dog you're worried about?
I've got him isolated from this one, so we can go and have a look if you like.
No worries.
All right. Okay, come on, let's go. Good boy.
It is a big concern for me because, you know, nobody wants to see an animal sick. But also, yeah, I'm very close to Miko. To see him sort of go down so quickly, it was a real concern.
Good boy. Just over the last few hours, Miko has had a lot of vomiting and a lot of diarrhea. It's come on quickly too. So he's normally pretty lively.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. At home, he just runs around like a loony. He loves playing. Yeah, no, he's very, very active at home.
So this is very quiet for him.
This is very quiet. Yeah.
So something's obviously stirred him up pretty severely. And you can see, you know, whatever it is knocking the wind out of him. While it's not uncommon to see cases of vomiting and diarrhea, when they come on quickly like this, they are cause for concern because this can be a sign of something a lot more serious, like pancreatitis, or even, in a big dog like Miko, a twisted stomach. In the few hours before this all came on, where was he?
He was back at home.
Yeah.
Been out in the paddock for a run in the morning, came straight here. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mystery as to why he suddenly got this bug of some sort.
Yeah.
Chris is on a movie set in Melbourne. He's trying to find out what has caused Miko, one of the film's major stars, to suddenly become ill.
While it's not uncommon to see cases of vomiting and diarrhea, they are cause for concern. If I'm going to be any chance of working out exactly what's going on with Miko, he needs a full check right now. Let's just have a listen. I just want to have a bit of a listen up around his belly here and see what his digestive system's doing. By listening with the stethoscope, I'm actually trying to hear those little gut sounds. How often those sounds occur tells me how well Miko's gut is performing. Okay, so the first thing I can tell you here is that his intestines are contracting a little bit more quickly than we'd normally expect.
Okay.
While a normal dog should have a gut sound about every 3 seconds, Miko's gut is constantly churning. The sounds never seem to stop. We're just looking for any signs of pain that he might show as I just squeeze him in the front part of his belly, around where his stomach and liver is. He's just ducking his head a little bit there. And shying away when I do that. So given where he's a bit sensitive, which is in the middle part of his belly, that's around where most of his intestines are. So I feel like we can probably localise the issue to there at the moment. Okay, let's get a temperature from him as well. What that's going to tell us is if he's got a serious infection going on in that area, or whether it's just something internal that's upset his stomach, essentially.
Good boy.
So 38.3. So that's a normal temperature, which is good news.
Yeah.
Without any pain around his pancreas and with a normal temperature, we can rule out pancreatitis and any sort of serious infection. So what we're left with is essentially a gastroenteritis. The most common cause of that is Miko eating something he shouldn't. If I had to put a bet on it, I'd say that when he was out in the paddock this morning having his walk, he's probably picked up poo,
Yeah.
or a little bit of something that was dead.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a swallow of it, thought, geez, that tasted nice, but tasting it the second time wasn't so good. So his body hasn't liked it, and now it's trying to get rid of it. Miko's going to get 2 treatments from me. First of all, an injection to settle his stomach and stop that feeling of nausea. And then secondly, he's going to get some liquid, which goes through his digestive system, coats everything, and calms it all down.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
Jeez, the training's paid off.
Boy. Now that Chris has checked him out thoroughly, he'll be ready to go in 24 hours, and that is a big relief.
Obviously, no water for a few more hours, and if he just rests, I think it'll be the best possible thing for him.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Chris.
Lee.
All right.
No worries.
Catch
See
you
soon.
later. See you.
Cheers.
Come on, mate. Good boy. All right.
Number 4.
She knows, you know.
I know.
At Scott's Richmond practice, an extra special little patient is arriving in style.
Gird your loins, Gigi. We're going in.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
All right,
Okay.
we're here to see Dr. Scott.
Oh, lovely. Oh, who's this?
6-year-old dachshund Gigi is a familiar face, appearing alongside her doting owners Steph and Dom on Gogglebox.
Well, hello, lovely people.
Ah, there you are.
Steph and Dom are longtime friends of Scott
Welcome to the area.
and have recently moved to southwest London.
Hello, Gigi. How's my girlfriend?
She's not doing
Not
great.
great, I think.
Oh, really?
Either she's pining for you,
Well, obviously, yes.
or there's something
Oh,
wrong.
there's something wrong.
I think there's something wrong.
Dear.
We're very concerned that Gigi is unwell. She's lost a lot of weight. She's just off her game. She seems very lethargic.
Come on then, let's go, team. Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're pretty sure something's afoot, because she is not herself.
Tell me what's been happening.
About a month ago, we were down the New Forest, 6 weeks ago, and she got caught in a rat trap.
Ooh.
You know, a proper old-fashioned mouse trap with teeth.
She's only just a bit bigger than a rat herself.
Unbelievable. We took her to a vet's in the New Forest. We did the bloods, but they found nothing.
Okay, do you know what it was that was on the trap?
Chocolate.
Oh, okay, which, as you know, can also be poisonous. So it was good that they checked her over. So that was given the all clear. So
Yeah.
what's causing you concern right now?
She's just lost a lot of weight, even though she's eating. She's lacking in sustained energy. So she will play, but then only for a little bit and then be knackered.
Okay, well, I think we're just going to take Mrs. Temperature, all right, which you won't be impressed by. Just hold there.
That's the old thermometer up the bum trick, is it?
I'm sorry, it is, yes. Why don't you give your little girl a kiss and see if she'll be happier.
Don't associate this with me, okay? This is Dr. Scotty shoving things up animals' bums.
She's the only other woman I will let Dom kiss. Just so you know.
Sorry, Scrooge. All right.
Here we go.
Think
Now
of
just look
England.
away.
Think of England,
Lie
Scrooge.
back, look away. Think of grassy fields. Gambling along.
Here we go. Temperature's just fine.
Good.
Good girl. Sorry
good.
about that, honey.
Ticking one box.
All right.
Little Gigi has definitely lost her sparkle. This is normally a really sprightly, happy, energetic dog. She looks dull, she looks flat, she looks weak. First of all, I want to look at her liver health because I know that she has consumed potentially something quite toxic and that would damage the liver. So I think what we need to do is to pop her downstairs, we'll take some bloods and we'll just work out where things are going wrong.
Do you have any medicinal brandy?
For you or for the dog?
For me.
Out the back, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you can't touch it, young lady.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I promise you I'll be back soon. I suspect Gigi knows she's not well. I can see it in her eyes.
You know, the bloods will hopefully tell us what's wrong. And hopefully, whatever we find out it is, that it's treatable.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend, Gigi, don't tell Zoe. But she's not very well. Hey, baby.
She doesn't look very well, does she?
No.
Looks a little bit sad.
At the Richmond practice, Scott and nurse Nathan are running tests on celebrity dog Gigi's liver function.
Scratch, sweetie. Oh, brave girl.
to try to find out the cause of her weight loss and lethargy.
When we suspect that a patient has liver disease, we do a blood test, and the blood test will show us if the enzymes associated with liver function are raised, and if they are, it would show that the liver's under stress. Stay there, good girl. Stay there, good girl. Okay. X-ray.
Scott is also performing an X-ray to look for any physical abnormalities in Gigi's liver.
So what we've got here is the shadow of the liver, and it's just quite big. It's quite swollen, it's taking up quite a lot of Gigi's abdomen, so it would suggest that the liver's just plain angry. I can't see any obvious large lumps or bumps in the abdomen, so that's good news.
Blood's all ready, Scott.
Thanks, mate. Oh, no. Look at that.
It's off the scale.
Oh, no. They're going to be mortified. Oh, dear Gigi, eh? If only you could read.
Upstairs, Gigi's owners Steph and Dom have been waiting anxiously for the results.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
Hi, guys.
No, there you
Here's
are.
your girl.
Oh, baby.
Unfortunately, the news is a bit concerning, actually.
Don't.
Yeah, her liver's not functioning very well at the moment. Her liver enzymes are all raised. One of them is so high it's actually off the charts.
You're joking me.
The liver is a really robust organ, and it's actually one of the only ones that's able to regenerate itself. Most of the time, the liver can actually lose about 70% of its function before any clinical signs will be present. So the fact that Gigi is already sick shows how badly damaged her liver really is. There's a lot of different possibilities when it comes to liver disease, and they can vary in scale from something that might come and go to something that's here to stay and also potentially life-threatening.
Oh God, you're making me feel sick.
So where do we go from here?
She's a dog that needs hospital treatment. What we're left with is a liver that's just plain angry, and to determine exactly what's going on with it and how we can best treat Gigi, we need to do a liver biopsy, and that means an anaesthetic and surgery. We need to find out what's going on.
Oh God. I was not expecting you to say that. It never really occurred to me all this time that there might actually be a serious issue. It literally has never crossed my mind. It's absolutely floored me.
Right, well, we've got a hand over them.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so...
Well, beauty, you're going to be fine, all right?
Oh, baby.
Take her back to Mummy.
I'm so frightened now that there might be, you might find something absolutely hideous and we can't do anything about it. I think that'd be a day of national mourning.
It's all right, sweetheart.
Scott and Nurse Nathan are about to begin surgery on Gigi.
Get you through this.
To find out what's causing her liver disease.
All right, thanks. I'm cutting now. The liver is a complicated organ and it does a lot of different things. And in this instance, it's clearly unhappy about something, whether it's because the dog has eaten something that it shouldn't, whether it's been exposed to something infectious, whether it is harbouring cancer. All those things are possibilities. I'm just going into her abdomen now, Nathan. Let's hope we don't find anything too worrying. So first of all, I'm just looking around at all the organs that I can see. So small intestine, stomach, all looks fine. The liver, it's just very angry looking. It's very swollen. Not normal.
A sample of Gigi's liver will be sent to the lab for testing.
Okay, Nathan, I'm just closing up now. How's she getting on?
Yeah, she's doing well so far.
Yeah, good. I'm very happy when this is over and she's woken up. This whole procedure, I think I've had my stomach in my mouth. I've been very, very nervous because Steph and Dom are good friends and I know how much they love this dog. We all want to know what's going wrong with you so I can make you better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And now's the start of the agonising wait. We have to send off the piece of liver, the biopsy sample, off to the lab. The pathologist will then have a look and then tell me exactly what's going on with Gigi's liver. It could be something serious, and let's hope it's not.
Gigi will spend the night recovering at the clinic before going home with her owners Steph and Dom tomorrow.
Morning, Gigi. Your butler service is here. Do you want to have a little bit of food?
24 hours after undergoing a liver biopsy, miniature dachshund Gigi is ready to go home.
Have a little bit of chicken? Maybe not to Madam's taste?
She'll be around.
She'll be fine. I can't wait to see her. Good God.
Hi, guys.
Morning, Kirsty.
How are you?
We're all right.
Gigi's owners, TV stars Steph and Dom, can't wait to be reunited with their little girl.
Scott will just bring her up. You want to take a seat?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Will do.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Well, much more upbeat today, because she's obviously not dead.
It felt very odd not having her in the house.
One of us slightly more stressed than the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because I love her more than you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, I was just cooler about it.
Come on, little lady. I think I can hear Mummy and Daddy upstairs. Come on, then. Good girl.
Glamping, look at that on the back of a truck. I don't think so. No. Unless I can plug my hairdryer in, I'm not going.
Hi.
Hey, look. Look at you. No cone. Where's your cone shame? What have we done to you?
I dared not put a cone on such a fashionable creature as young Gigi here.
I just couldn't get closer and she tried.
Oh, Screech.
So now, guys, we do need to just all be patient and be brave until we get the results of that liver biopsy. I've had her on a drip overnight. I've started her off on a special medication to help to manage her liver health, and that seems to have made a difference. But obviously, we all have a nervous wait. Hopefully, it'll be good news and Gigi will make a full recovery. All right. We'll see you later, Gigi. Be a good girl. Bye, gorgeous. Try not to worry too much, Dom. Pleasure. All right. We'll see you guys in a few days, yeah?
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Bye, team.
Cheerio. Thanks very much. Bye.
We're free.
Right. Hey,
Let's
nice
go.
cup of tea.
Oh, it's a screech.
She can tell, you know.
I know, she's shivering. She's not the only one, it's cold.
It is a bit chilly.
Come on then.
Come on.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, you two. How are you? You're right, nice there. Good to see you.
And you?
3 days after the liver biopsy on dachshund Gigi, her owners Steph and Dom are back at the practice to hear the results.
I have a report on you, my love. So
really?
I think Mum and Dad will be quite interested to hear. Wow, that's ominous.
Jeez, Louise, what are you going to tell me?
Come on, let's go.
I'm personally quite terrified to hear what the results are because I've got a bad feeling about it because I've seen Dr. Scott's face and you can read his face, I think, very well, and he's as worried as I am, so I don't know, I haven't been able to sleep very well.
So I know you've been putting a brave face on, but I do have the report regarding the biopsy we took on little Gigi. And the news is good. There shouldn't be any lasting issue.
Oh, thank
So,
God.
there you go.
Thank you.
Sweet, you're going to be all right, my
Oh,
darling.
my God.
Yes. So I'm hoping that although Gigi has swallowed a little morsel which is toxic and has damaged her liver, given time and the medication I've prescribed, her liver should return to normal function. Thank goodness for the regenerative powers of the liver, and I couldn't think of two better people to advocate that.
Well, the irony is quite something, isn't it?
Could I have some of those pills, please? The relief is unbelievable. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. She's obviously ingested something really horrible. God knows what that is. But there is no cancer. There's no awful stuff lurking in the shadows. So we're going to go to the pub and celebrate.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
There you
A little celebratory drink.
I think so.
But not vegan,
Yes!
Screech.
Let's go to the pub.
This week's number 3.
Stan, the man! I thought I heard you. Hello, buddy.
Right now, the distraction of patience is helping Scott cope with the waiting game.
You guys have got with the matching hairstyle today.
Yeah, they do say that owners look like their dogs.
They did, well, except for the purple.
Yeah.
He's always pleased to see regular client Hannah and her much-loved Stanley.
Come on in.
Cool.
Hannah originally was in a band called S Club 7, which was huge when I first came over here to the UK. And they had a string of #1 hits. So she's very much a well-known person, but certainly an absolutely gorgeous client to deal with.
Hello, champ. It's been a little while since I've seen you, isn't it?
Oh, Stanley is like my best friend. I love him to bits. I don't actually have him all the time. I share him with my ex-partner. So when I don't have him, yeah, I miss him hugely.
Completely look like me then.
Yeah.
I've been Hannah's vet now for the last few years and been treating the gorgeous Stanley, and he's been a great little patient, although he has struggled with quite a severe illness called syringomyelia.
Syringomyelia is an extremely serious condition in which excess fluid is produced within the spinal cord near the brain. Symptoms include severe pain, with dogs feeling the uncontrollable urge to scratch at their neck and shoulders.
So how have things been going with this syringomyelia?
I think pretty good. He hasn't been doing any sort of stargazing, which is fantastic. And the neck pain, I think, seems to have definitely gone down. So fingers crossed.
So neck pain was what he presented with. And then also they do that odd sort of scratching at the neck. But he actually seems great now. I mean, there's absolutely no pain there whatsoever. Is there, champ? No. It's all very good. So let's just have a look at the rest of you, shall we? Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, he's got pongy breath.
Breath that only a mother would love. Let's put it that way.
I thought all dogs smell like that.
Stanley's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and they have the same amount of teeth as any other dog, but crammed into a tiny little mouth, which just means that some of them are at odd angles, they accumulate tartar a little bit faster, and even with the owner's best efforts to keep the teeth clean, sadly, they do lose more teeth than most other breeds. What we've got here, my friend, is a loose tooth. So actually the premolars, they're the ones between the canines, the sort of catching teeth, and the molars, the grinding teeth, is actually quite loose.
Will he have been in a lot of pain from that?
In the past, with his neck pain, he's not been possibly the bravest puppy in the world.
Exactly.
So I think in this instance, if it was sore, he would tell us. And you're not telling us, you're just trying to lick us to death, aren't you? Hey? So Stanley's going to be staying with me today, and during that time, we're going to have to knock him out under a general anaesthetic, and then we'll be assessing all the teeth, but definitely removing those 2 loose ones.
Oh.
Wish Mummy a nice day at work.
Yeah, and I'll see you later.
Say bye, Mummy. Say bye. See you later.
Lovely
Bye.
to see you again.
See you, and you,
Bye.
Hannah. Bye. Say bye, Mummy.
Come on then, Stanley. Let's go see Spot. Say hi.
Hello, champ. Have you copped a whiff yet?
Just a bit stinky.
Yeah.
Bless him.
He's not been using his Listerine, has he?
No, definitely not.
Yummy. Stanley was actually quite a brave boy today. His pain threshold normally isn't particularly high, but he let me put the catheter in. He was a very good boy. That nasty tartar and grossness on that tooth there.
As soon as Scott begins the dental work on Stanley, it becomes obvious this is going to be a much bigger job than expected.
I had a good look in the mouth and then started to chip away at all that nasty tartar which had accumulated on his teeth, and actually found that his dental disease was quite a lot worse than I'd anticipated. So Jess, we're at 6 teeth now, soon to be number 7, and that's only on just one side, so a bit of a surprise. The motto for teeth is, if in doubt, pull it out. So legs underneath, 1, 2, 3, and over. Good boy.
Good boy.
Right. Had to take quite a few out. I'm gonna have to count the ones I've left in rather than the ones I pulled out soon. So they're just falling out. Yeah, some of these teeth are really pretty bad, hardly having to pull them at all. As long as they're out of pain, that's the main thrust of what we're doing today, and he's going to be much more comfortable with all these teeth out, and his breath will smell a lot better as a result. So there we go, Jess, all finished. And all the teeth that remain are nice and white and healthy now, but yeah, quite a few teeth removed, more than I thought.
How many has he actually got left then?
Well, he's got 19 left, but I removed 10.
Wow.
Oh,
Wait till
boy.
your mummy hears about that, hey?
Yeah.
Let's let you wake up then, big guy. Eh? Yeah.
So today, of course, he's lost quite a few teeth, but what he's also lost is some pretty horrendous breath. I think Hannah's going to thank me for that, and certainly her cuddles with him at night times might be a little more plentiful now that he doesn't stink so badly.
Good boy. Sleep it off.
Wakey, wakey. Mummy's come to pick you up soon.
Later that day, Stanley is ready to go home.
Good boy. Oh, straight away I can smell your breath smells better. Oh.
The King Charles Cavalier Spaniel has recovered well from his drastic dental work.
Oh, Stanley! Hello.
There he is.
Oh, he looks so well.
So the news, of course, is that he has lost quite a few more teeth than I anticipated. It's gone from what I thought was maybe 2 or 4 to a full 10. He's got 19 left, so fear not. I've left more than I've taken away. But what is very good, and hopefully will mean that he gets more snuggles with you, is that his breath is a lot better.
His breath is so... Oh my God, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
He's still got enough, apparently, to chew, and all the main ones are kind of still intact. So he just hasn't got a full-on Hollywood smile. It's kind of like a gappy Hollywood smile.
All right, then.
He did so well, though.
Well, thank you so much for
thank
bringing
you
me.
so much for doing such a great job.
And we will continue to monitor him as we have.
Thank you very much.
It was great to see that after a big day here at the practice, Stanley still had a wag in his tail for Hannah.
Bye, thank you.
Yes, Stanley lost 10 teeth, but he's gained much nicer breath. And that's going to mean he's going to get many more cuddles with Mum in bed, which is only a good thing.
Number 2.
So excited. I can't wait.
Danny's on the road today meeting with a friend who has a special relationship with animals.
Down, please. Charlotte, you're a good pig.
Lauren trains animals to perform in movies and TV shows.
You'll do the big one.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Hi, Danny, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That's
this is our
good.
little patient today. You are so cute, darling.
Lauren's called Danny today because one of her on-screen stars, Larry, has developed a problem with his eye.
So aside from the eyes, is there any other concerns?
I was just looking at his nails thinking that they need to be done.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we can get that sorted. Well, let's go have a little look at your mate.
Great.
Hey? So if you look on the conjunctiva under there, it's a little bit inflamed. So there's no squinting or anything going on. I think for now, we could just try some antihistamine eye drops.
Danny's done a full eye checkup on Larry. He will get started on eye drops and has to be given the all clear to return to work.
All right, let's clip those nails, sweetie pie. Sorry, yes, we've got to. Has Larry been in any films lately?
Yeah, he just finished on a big one last week. He was on it for a few weeks,
Little
actually.
superstar.
Yeah.
All right.
As well as starring in movies, Lauren's menagerie of animal actors also play another important new role.
Oh, there we go. Good job.
Lauren recently started an animal therapy program for special needs children.
We've actually got a few sessions today if you want to hang around and watch.
I'd love to. Oh my goodness, that'd
Fantastic.
be wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous. I've heard so much about them, so I'm really excited. All right, I think your nails are all done there, mate. Yay! Yay! Mwah. All done. All done. You were very good.
There you go. Yeah.
It's turned out to be an extra special day for Danny.
Oh, darlings. They say never work with animals or children. They couldn't be more wrong.
Yay! Good job, Chandler.
Danny called to check on the health of one of her friend Lauren's animal actors. And she's been invited to stay on and join in on an animal therapy session for special needs children.
How do you find the animals make you feel when you're around them? Yeah?
And my heart is full of love for them.
Oh, that's a lovely thing to say. Something about animals, I think. Yeah.
Are you ready for Romulus?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, it's your friend.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing in the world.
Liam's been coming here every week. Not a lot of people would find this a calming activity, but Liam does.
What is it that you love about Romulus so much, Liam?
He's such a big bird, but he's so friendly.
I think he trusts you too.
Oh.
Nope. Nope. I think he's got his favourite.
Oh, good job, Liam.
Watching Romulus and Liam together, the bond they seem to have and this connection and understanding of each other and the calm that came upon them both, it's truly miraculous. I think you're number one, Liam.
The animals to me have always created magic, so to then be able to see it go on to these children, there are no words. Oh, well done, Tanner.
Nice. Woo!
Well done. Good job, Danny.
Tanner, you're way too quick. This is a lot harder than you make it look. This looks. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. Do you have a favourite animal?
Probably dogs and reptiles because I love them since childhood, so they've always kind of been there and I've always loved them. Yeah, very therapeutic.
I want to come hang out here every week too.
Who wouldn't?
I know, exactly. Good job, you guys. Well done, both of you. Most of my life is devoted to the care of animals and looking after their health and well-being. It really is nice to be reminded that animals truly do have the power to heal us. Thank you so much for such a rewarding day. It was just beautiful.
Oh, thank you for coming. The kids loved having you.
Pleasure. Oh, I've got to get going, little Larry. Let me know how you go with his eyes, okay?
I will, absolutely.
All
Thank
right,
you.
See you later, guys. Bye. Say bye.
And this week's number one.
On Virgin Australia, flight VA1, service to Los Angeles.
I've been doing a lot of travel lately, but the trip I'm about to take to the States is pretty special to me.
Attention all passengers.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, welcome to Virgin Australia. How are you?
Very well. Off to the US today.
Perfect.
I'm off to see an extraordinary celebrity now. I'm not sure if you'd call her a two-legged or a four-legged one, but either way, I'm absolutely sure you're going to find her to be incredible.
So that's yours, and this is your ticket all inside.
Brilliant.
Enjoy your flight.
Will do. Thank you. See you later.
After 14 hours in the air to LA, Chris has now caught a connecting flight to Indianapolis in America's Midwest, the home of his favourite celebrity.
7 years ago, I had the privilege of meeting Faith the very first time, and I've got to say, her bravery, it left a lasting impression on me. I'm back this time for a very special celebration. It was one I was never going to miss. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, it's so good to see you.
It's great to see you.
How are you going?
I'm doing fine, thank you. You look great.
They all likewise.
You know you haven't changed. It's
Supporting
not
a
fair.
different team now.
Live in Indiana.
Well, that's it. Where is she?
She's inside. Come
All
on.
right. Hello, beautiful girl. Look at you. She's still amazing.
Thank you.
I walk in the door and my reaction is exactly the same as it was the first time. Absolute disbelief over what I'm seeing. Where's my present?
She's like, did you bring me anything?
Huh?
No, did you bring
Is that what you were asking? Present will come later.
For her, it's like seeing an old friend. She's like, oh, look, it's Dr. Chris.
The funny thing is, I feel as excited now about meeting Faith for the second time as I did for the first. Mainly because ever since I met her, I really haven't stopped thinking about her.
You see squirrels?
When Chris first met Jude Stringfellow and her famous two-legged canine, it was in their former home of Oklahoma in 2006, and Faith was only 3 years old.
She's gone squirrel hunting. We'll see you in a while.
As this truly amazing bipedal canine chased squirrels, Chris discovered how Jude saved Faith's life.
When Jude first met her, Faith had two deformed front legs. She was told by everyone to put her down. She was told that she'd have no quality of life.
I knew that she was going to die if I didn't help her. It was definitely life or death, and I had to be there for her. I said, you know what, we're going to do this. This dog's going to have to walk. If she's going to make it, she's going to have to do it on her own.
Jude tried lots of ways to convince Faith's body to do the impossible and walk. Nothing seemed to work until she tried a spoonful of peanut butter.
Or would stick it above her nose and raise it up and watch her actually get interested in it and then kind of pull her away, and that way she could follow the spoon.
Since that time, Faith has become a worldwide phenomenon and inspired millions of people with her courage.
There's no doubt that Faith is a big celebrity over here. She's done all the talk shows. Oprah called her her favourite ever guest. And she's racked up some serious miles on those little two legs of hers. She's been overseas on missions for the army. She's helped out war victims. It's amazing what she's managed to achieve in her life.
A few months ago, Jude contacted Chris to invite him to two major milestones in Faith's life, her 10th birthday party and her official farewell from public life.
I can't believe she's almost 10 and she's retiring.
She is. It's time. It's time. Choosing now to allow her to retire is the best decision that I can make for her, as she's my friend. And I can see her leaving in grace and leaving at the top of her game.
I remember seeing her 7 years ago and how well she got around. Thank you. But, hang on. It's still amazing for me to see, honestly. She's doing really well. That is still one of the things that truly astounds me. You know, everything I've ever been taught, everything I've ever seen says to me that's not possible.
Exactly, and I like that.
There's still this incredible sense of disbelief of what I'm saying. Walking on two legs is essentially anatomically impossible. It asks her hips, her back, and her legs to do something they were never designed to do. If I know Faith like I think I know Faith, the one true test of how she's going and how she's approaching her retirement is going to be in the park.
You haven't seen her chase a squirrel. She's still got it.
She's still giving him hell?
Yeah. They're a little safer.
Really?
Not so much.
Can we go and have a look?
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah, we have time. Do you want to go to the park?
Squirrels? Yeah. I'm really keen to see how she's going now. It's been 7 years since I saw her.
She's different, isn't she?
She is, but she's still the same Faith.
I mean, we get older, but she shows it more.
Yeah.
Chris is in Indianapolis, USA, catching up with Faith, the famous bipedal pooch.
She still gets around, which is incredible considering the way she has to walk. And she has these little rests, does she? Every
She
now and
does.
then. Hey.
She's waiting for you to pick her up again, that's
Of course. That's good, girl. That's good.
Come on, puppy.
Yeah, she's a little bit grayer and skin's just hanging a little bit looser.
Yeah.
It was. Thank you. Come on, girl. Come on. Hey. I heard a squirrel was up here. Right? What she does is still remarkable. It's just done in shorter bursts. Come on, let's go. Squirrel over here. Honestly, I'm sure I saw it. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on.
One of the reasons that we are retiring her now is I want her to be able to leave in grace rather than to be seen as a dilapidated dog. I want her to be happy and jovial and healthy.
Hey, come here. Come here, girl. Come on.
Faith may not be as active as she used to be, but people are still amazed by her extraordinary efforts.
So what do you think?
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
Amazing. Do you want to touch her? Say hi.
She likes you. She likes little girls.
Oh, a little hug.
Oh, sweet.
You ever seen a dog like that before?
Yeah, two. Look. Arms.
Two?
He has two arms too.
Yeah, on two.
I never seen a dog like that. That's pretty amazing. Walking upright on two legs. I'm amazed.
Squirrel. Get it. Get that squirrel. Get that squirrel. Go, get it.
All of a sudden, she springs to life, doesn't she? Come on. We've got no resting now, is there, huh?
He's waiting on you.
Up here. Come on.
See him? Get it. Go.
It's great to see that Faith still has that sudden burst of energy to enable her to chase a squirrel. When she sees them and when she smells them, all of a sudden, Faith, she's not 10 anymore. She's 2. And away she goes.
Get it. Go, get it.
Up here. Come on.
See him?
Retirement is so close, but right until the end, this superstar is on a tight schedule.
Hey, over here.
Tomorrow, Faith will make her last community visit as the VIP guest at a local school.
I'm sorry, girl. I think that one got away. Yeah? All right. Come on. Let's grab you now. Let's go. Come on. Go home. There'll be another one. Faithy, you look ready. This is the last community service she does.
This is it.
Amazing. Come on, girl. Let's do it.
Chris has flown to the United States for a special reunion with miracle dog Faith.
Can you make his legs longer?
Today, the two-legged marvel is about to make her final community appearance before she retires.
I think this is a great one because she gets to see children.
How many legs does your dog at home have? 4. And how does the dog walk?
Like this. This. Like that.
That's how your dogs walk, isn't it?
My dog.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hello, guys. Have you guys ever seen a dog that can do this?
Wow! That is pretty cool, huh?
Yes. What happened to her arm?
She was born this way. Can you see?
You can pet her.
Yeah,
you can pet her.
They are absolutely dumbstruck by what they're seeing in front of them. They've never seen a dog do what Faith does. It's pretty special, huh? You ever seen a dog like this before?
Over her 10-year career, Faith has appeared on national television and been a draw card at huge public events.
Look at her, isn't she cool?
Now she may be older, greyer and slower, but her power to inspire is still exactly the same.
One there. There's a star.
She worked really hard at her dreams and she made it happen because she really, really believed that she could. So is there something in your heart that you believe you can do? Maybe play football, because you look like a football player.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, see?
For the past 10 years, Faith's life has been all about this sort of work, visiting schools, visiting military personnel, helping out people in need. Yet, that's now all over. But the brighter side of that is that now she can enjoy her retirement on her own terms.
Thank you guys for listening to me. You want to pet on Faith?
Say thank you for sharing Faith with us.
Can we play with her?
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say emotionally, I have mixed feelings inside me. On one side, I'm kind of glad that it's all over and we can say she can relax now and be a regular dog. And then there's that other part of me that says, oh, we have so much more to do. We could have seen so many more people. So it's very emotional for me.
Bye.
Bye, Faith. I love you, Faith.
When you realise all the amazing work that Faith's done, I think the least we can do is honour that, and the best way to do that is with a party.
In Indianapolis, Faith's surprise party is underway. They're just waiting for the guest of honour.
It means a lot to me to do this for Faith. We've had her for 10 years. I'm inspired by my own dog, and she's amazing. She's my baby, and I'm thrilled and blessed to have her.
Hey, Jude.
Yes?
You better come in here.
Thank you, guys. Oh my God, Nancy. Hello. Thank God. Thank you.
It just warms my heart to know that Faith is going to go out with a lot of friends and family. It could have been a bigger deal. We could have made a huge thing out of it, but I'm so glad they didn't. I'm glad they just wanted it to be close.
It's green for your army. Your army green.
Have a look at your cake, girl.
Ooh, be careful there. Be careful.
It's funny to think I've come 15,000 kilometres for a party, but this isn't any ordinary party because this isn't any ordinary dog. It's Faith. She deserves everything she gets tonight, and most importantly, she deserves a really, really happy retirement. Should we cut the cake, do we think?
Ready? Oh, little puppy.
You know what? This is what retirement looks like. Retirement's pretty good, huh?
This is it. It's over, and I don't know how I'm going to feel, tomorrow morning or next week, but right now it feels pretty good, pretty warm inside.
Seeing Faith and having that experience again of watching her walk, watching in disbelief at what she manages to achieve, has made this journey worthwhile.
If you guys loved that video, great. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel below. That way.